You guys ready? You guys ready to get fucking weird? Because I'm ready to get fucking weird. I don't know how long this is gonna take because there's literally one sentence of dialogue in this entire comic. Let's just get into this shit, and oh man. No one watched this movie. I know there's like a whole sequence in Night Vision. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. Okay, so we start off with, we're seeing that Emma and Jean Grey are about to go into the mind of Cassandra Nova. This is what I was interested in learning about the character and everything, because she is supposedly the baddie in X-Men Red. She's only been in 2 issues, but you know what? It's only on the 4th issue, blah blah blah. Then we get into her origin in here. So they've got her all locked up, and they have to go into her mind. Look, Emma is preparing, you know, accordingly. They go into her mind, and I gotta skip a couple pages, I guess. And we just see this weird, just insane, surreal-looking landscape with people face doors and this tower that has, it's fortified and everything, and this is like, I don't even know what they're trying to say the majority of the time. I guess, I don't know, what is she saying? There are 2 of us here, but they're communicating telepathically, and Grant Morrison, he's so weird. I'm gonna have to read like way more of his comics. But they try this door and it just like something out of Cool World or something. Emma does not want to go investigate the tower at all, and so Jean decides she's gonna go it alone. While the people face doors of Cassandra Nova, they just blast her with ice or energy or some shit. But you know, our girl is fine, 'cause she's like a diamond. Also, look at this advertisement for Wario Land 4. Does that make anyone... Does this kid not have teeth? What the hell is going... Oh! I'm an idiot. That's what the entire ad is. He would rather have coin than teeth. Total Wario play. So, Jean starts going toward the tower, and it's got like Cassandra Nova faces all around it. She builds this bridge while Emma's just dealing with these fucking crazy doors, and the tower keeps trying to prevent Jean from getting in there. Emma's having a little bit of fun, and every time Emma has fun, the doors don't like fun. The doors don't like fun. You can apply that to the band as well. I'm not a fan. So she finally gets into the tower. She blows the doors off, and then we see, ooh, what's in this room? So let's see what's in here first of all. Of course, we've got a cage with the spine around it. I mean, I don't know how spines as decoration have not caught on in this century, but we need to bring it back, because I feel like in medieval ages, that spines were all the rage. We've got clocks hanging everywhere, and fish. That's for sure a fish. And I don't know, I'm a little uncertain about it. And shoes and stuff, and we see what is in here. Okay, remember we're in Cassandra Nova's mind? We're in this locked up tower. Who's in it but our boy, Professor Xavier is in here, chained up in some sort of weirdo pit. So, I guess this is like pieces of his wheelchair or something, because we've got wheels and he's surrounded by the metal, and it's keeping him in place. So, you know, when you encounter a person in a wheelchair you don't like, you just pull the locks on them, and they can't figure that shit out. They literally don't know what to do. They would just starve to death. They would remain in place and starve to death. But we see also these gas masks of varying types on mannequins, and I feel accurate in saying that Grant Morrison has a thing for gas masks or something, or plague masks in general, because in the TV show Happy, the main baddie is a bug. And his face, he's got like bug eyes, but then he has like a gas mask thing that's sort of like that. And then we see these children's drawings, which it just cranks up how insane it is. It's just, when you see a children's drawing in a place where there's not supposed to be a children's drawing. If you see a children's drawing outside of like your house or your fridge or a classroom, it just turns everything really fucking dark. Like imagine if you saw a children's drawing in Ted Bundy's VW bug. Fuck no. No, 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 no. Wrong, 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 wrong. Oh, you know what I didn't even notice? Yeah, they've got crutches. So basically, like, what's all the weirdest shit that there could be in a room? And it's all here. We've got leg braces, we've got mannequins with gas masks, we've got children's drawings, a naked, disabled man surrounded by metal, and a huge head. This might be a deep cut. This is even a deep, deep cut for people my age. It's MTV used to have like all sorts of crazy shows like Eon Flux, The Max. They had various other ones that were all about the same time, but they had a show that was called like My Giant Head or something, and it was literally about a guy who had a huge head. I actually have some of those comics. But it's just like, oh, just imagine if you walked into this room and it just, there's nope everywhere. If I see a leg brace not on a leg, I'm getting the fuck out of there. Even if I see a leg brace on a leg, I am going to be weighing the options of whatever in this room. Is it worth dealing with a Forrest Gump-like person? I don't know. I don't know. So then we get into just this weird, Grant Morrison's so weird. So she finds a snow globe that has Charles Xavier's parents in it. And he's like, yeah, that's my mom and pops. What's up? And then Jean, he takes Jean way, 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 way back to sperm. This is, wow. Wow. Anytime, you know, I don't recall there being a sperm scene in Back to the Future, any of them. So, then we're seeing the egg being fertilized. And this is the thing about Cassandra Nova. So, turns out, she is Charles's twin. Look at these. How can you be pro-life when they look like that? How can you be pro-life? So we find out. Then they sort of, these fetuses look at each other. And then we get this fetus in the womb battle royale down to the last two remaining babies in the womb. And just, Len, look what Charles does to his poor baby sister Cassandra. Did she name herself? Because, I mean, or did the parents already know? And this, I just want you to see this. So, just babies punching each other, pretty funny, pretty hilarious. And then, you know what Charles realizes? Hey, I'm a mutant. I don't gotta take this shit from a regular human baby. And this is what it looks like in real life. She just goes full on. I don't know why I keep thinking poltergeist, but fucking poltergeist. And then she breaks Charles free. Emma, she heads back out. She tells Emma, like, thanks for the help. And then we see Emma just having some fun, just kicking at these doors. Because fuck those doors, honestly. If you let doors get away with those kind of shenanigans, what other structures are going to be coming at you? You got to nip that shit in the bud. So then there's this, it's bloated Charles corpse is just laid on this beach where you can see the tower in the back. And then you see Scott and Logan have just been chilling this whole time. What? I wonder what book he's reading. Or do you think he's writing in his diary? So the sign turns off, they finally leave, and Jean drops the only dialogue in the whole thing. Just look at this. Ugh. Professor X tried to kill his twin sister while they were both still in the womb. We ought to talk. Holy shit. I think I'm going to have to get a couple more of these new X-Men because I feel like Cassandra Nova might be a really badass villain, and I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it yet in X-Men Red. You know, I've been thinking maybe I've been a little hard on Tom Taylor, but when a comic is this, okay, let's say it's not groundbreaking because I'm almost positive there were comics before this that didn't feature any or very little dialogue. But it's interesting. That's what I'm trying to say is this comic is interesting with no words. X-Men Red is uninteresting with all the words. Grant Morrison, you're fucking weird, dude, but like, I am into it. Grant Morrison is awakening feelings inside of me like, oh, are gas masks? Are they pleasurable? I've never thought about Charles Xavier's father's sperm, but now I'm thinking about it, and now I can't stop thinking about it. You know what I'm saying?